So we were solving the question paper of May 2023, question number 2. Okay. The graph shows how the pressure and volume of blood in the left ventricle changes during the cycle. Okay. Like the graph shows that how the pressure in the left ventricle changes during a cardiac cycle, means the movement of the cardiac cycle. Okay, this is the pressure and this is the volume of blood in left ventricle. Okay. So let's go to question 1. Which letter indicates when the atrioventricular mitral valve closes? Like when the mitral valve was closed, right? Which one shows? So the mitral valve, like the atrioventricular valve, closes before the ventricular systole. Okay, so of course it is not P, because the valve closes before the ventricular systole and not during it. As not Q, because the reason is same. If the valve closes before the ventricular systole, not during it. Okay, and it can be R, right? Like before the ventricular systole, the valve was closed. Okay, and why not S? Because the ventricular valve closes before the cycle and not after it. Okay, not after it, neither after it, neither during it. Okay, it closes before the systole, so it's R. I hope I made it clear. The answer is C. Okay, now let's go to question B. Calculate the time for one cardiac cycle. So here which show like the complete one cardiac cycle. So it shows two graph. Okay, it shows two graph, and this is one cycle, whereas this is the another cycle. Okay, so it's easy, it's 0.7. so let's see the answer. It's 0.7. Okay, it's okay. Question C. The volume of blood in the left ventricle changes during the cardiac cycle. Explain these changes. Okay, so there are three initial steps for a cardiac cycle. Okay, systole, and diastole. Okay, ventricular systole, atrium systole, and then diastole of the total heart. So it says that the volume of blood in the left ventricle changes during the cardiac cycle. Explain these changes. So we have the overall answer, I guess, because we know the theory of the cardiac cycle, right? Two systole and then a diastole. So we just need to link it with the left ventricle. Okay, that first atrial systole, then ventricular systole, and then the diastole of the total heart. Okay, this is the basic step. Okay, so this is just a explanation. Increase in volume when left atrium contracts, squeezing its blood into ventricle during atrial systole. Okay, decrease in volume during ventricular systole when ventricles contract, like when the ventricle contracts, when the blood is pumped out of the aorta. Some increase in volume during cardiac / ventricular diastole, like the diastole of the total heart, when ventricular starts to fill. In the diastole process, the heart starts to get fill again. Okay, I hope I made it clear.